It gives me great pleasure to present our 16th edition of Chennai International Film Festival, which has grown up mainly to the support extended by Government of Tamil Nadu, film industry, various foreign missions situated in New Delhi, Mumbai and Chennai, besides our well-wishers like you, our members, as well as film folks. At the outset, we express our sincere thanks and gratitude to Honorable Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, through Edapadi K. Panichami, who has been kind enough to sanction an enhanced grant of 75 lakhs this year. It is really a great occasion. On behalf of Indo-Cine Appreciation Foundation, we extend a warm welcome to the dignitaries from various foreign missions who are also our cultural partners, as well as other representatives from the film industry who are also staying with us, though shoulder to shoulder, for conducting our program also. We also welcome all the media friends with whose support we are having all our film screening activities which have made us successful. Our welcome to the jury members. We welcome one and all for accepting our invitation to this grand function. With your well wishes, we are confident of having a successful festival this year also. Thanks friends, you are welcome there.
Good evening to one and all, the dignitaries on the dais, and dear friends who have gathered here for the inaugural of 16th edition of the Chennai International Film Festival. We have, as usual, the best of contents, the best of lineup of films for you. 149 films have been selected this year for screening. 12 films have been selected for the Tamil competition. We have received 20 entries, out of which 12 were selected. We have 4 films in the country focus of Brazil. Brazilian films are here for country focus, 4 of them. Then we have category films, 2 from Australia and 5 from Germany. Then we have a director focus or a director special, Fatih Alim, 6 films. We have got it from Germany again. Then we have Australian comedy, a novel innovation, 4 films, which is purely of comedy genre. Then we have 11 films from Central America, which is Gulag countries. Very rare these films will be seen in the screen in this country, and all the film buffs, I'm sure, will love it, because you're not going to see it or get it so easily. We have 11 films, contemporary films from India in the Indian panorama. 7 of them were screened in Goa, and 4 of them are for Chennai International Film Festival, over and above that. Why I'm telling that is, I always say that the content of this festival is probably one of the best in the world. And apart from that, we have 77 world cinema, contemporary world cinema. Most of it were released in 2018. Some of them are from 2017 later part, which we missed to screen in the last edition. So we have brought them here. And most of them are also award winners or nominated for various international film festivals. The one which you are going to see today, the Japanese film Shoplifters, won the Palme d'Or in Cannes Festival. And we have the Consul General here to introduce the film also. We are really honored by you, sir, by your presence, sir. For the first time, we are getting a Zambian film from Africa. Very, very rare entry, and I'm sure you will all like it. Apart from that, we have 9 short films presented by the Film Institute, MDR Film Institute, Chennai. They present their films in our each edition in a special way. We really are thankful to the institute. Then we have a special film on Rasul Pukuti, the Oscar winner. It is not by him, but it is on him, about him, and about his techniques, etc. I'm sure a lot of people, the students, will benefit out of that. Apart from that, the festival will be conducted in 6 theatres. You know all of them already: Devi Bala, Anna Casino, NFDC, Tagore Theatre, and the Russian. 6 of these films which are there in the world cinema itself have been chosen, and they'll be presented as part of the red carpet. And we are also arranging multiple screenings of films which have won very rave reviews, and for which there has been more demand that it should be screened more than once. Such like films are being screened twice or thrice also. About the jury which will be selecting the award winners from the Tamil competition, we have Ms. Gayatri and Sugandh and jury. He'll call. Okay. The jury will be introduced separately. They will be selecting the award winners for the Tamil film. The 16th edition, as Mr. Tangaraj has already told, is improved version or a better festival, because the government has recognized the efforts of ICIFF in this regard and enhanced the funding of it to 75 lakhs this year from 50 lakhs. This has really helped us in shoring up the finances for this festival, and I have told this in the press meet also, that those of you who are interested in film festivals, make a study, comparative study of the festivals in India vis-a-vis the budget and the content, and you will see that something like Goa festival, which has a budget of upwards of 25 crores, what is the content and what is our content? We have a below 1 crore budget. So we try to do our best to bring the best films for you to this city year after year, and a lot of people do a lot of hard work behind this before it comes before you, and you enjoy the films. So this is briefly the overview of the festival, and I'm sure you will all enjoy all the films which are being screened, and have a good time, have a good festival. Thank you very much.
Very happy good evening to all. I think Chennai International Film Festival is the only international festival conducting a separate item called Tamil Film Competition, Tamil Feature Film Competition. I have the honor of introducing the jury members. It's being led by Mr. Vikraman, a very senior film director, whom you will all know much better than me. Then we have a lady director by name Gayatri Pushkar. She is now with us. She has also been introduced in the lighting program. Then we have the third person, Mr. Sugandh. He is from Times of India. He represents journalism. I wish you all happy viewing and all the best to our jury members. Thank you.
Mr. S. Kanan, President in the Cine Appreciation Foundation. Mr. E. Tarangaraji, General Secretary in the Cine Appreciation Foundation, and many distinguished guests and ladies and gentlemen. Good evening and vanakkam. It gives me great pleasure to be here tonight at the inauguration of the 16th Chennai International Film Festival, organized by the Indo-Cine Appreciation Foundation, ICAF. I appreciate the efforts by ICAF in organizing the Chennai International Film Festival since 2002, screening international and Indian films for the film lovers in Chennai. I hear that this year about 150 films from more than 60 countries are to be screened during the festival. I say congratulations to ICAF on another well-organized film festival. The opening film to be screened today is a Japanese film, Shoplifters, directed by Hirokazu Koreeda, which won the Palme d'Or at the Cannes Film Festival, the Best International Film at Munich Film Festival, and the most popular international feature film at Vancouver International Film Festival this year. Now we know that it has been nominated for the 76th Golden Globe Award for the Best Foreign Language Film. This film, inspired by a true story, is about a family who rely on shoplifting to cope with a life of poverty. But in spite of their poverty, they provide an affectionate home for a little girl who tried to run away from her abusive home. By the end of the film, you may start to wonder what the meaning of a family is. Does it have to be blood related or not? But I should not reveal any more. I don't want to spoil the fun. So I hope you will all enjoy it. Tonight's screening of this award-winning film has been made possible thanks to the kind assistance by the Japan Foundation, New Delhi, and Indo-Japan Chamber of Commerce and Industry in Chennai. So I would like to take this opportunity to express our gratitude to both organizations. India is the world's largest filmmaker, and Chennai is the capital city for Tamil cinema, also known as Kollywood. Many Japanese very well remember the film Mutu, starring actor Rajinikanth. This year marks the 20th anniversary of the release of Mutu in Japan in 1998, and a new digitized version of Mutu was just released in Japan. And let me just add that the film Bahubali 2 was a big hit in Japan this year, proving that South Indian films can draw Japanese moviegoers. Cinema is an ideal tool to introduce various aspects of a country, its people, culture, society, and philosophy, while simultaneously offering a great deal of entertainment. Cinema contributes to the understanding and appreciation of cultures of different nations and promotes friendship and cooperation among peoples of the world. So I'd like to convey my heartfelt thanks to Mr. S. Kannan, President, and Mr. E. Tangaraji, General Secretary, and the members of the Indo-Cine Appreciation Foundation for organizing this film festival. I sincerely wish the 16th Chennai International Film Festival a great success. Thank you, and I hope you will all enjoy the festival. Nandri.
That was quite a speech. I don't know if I'll follow it up with so much applause, but I'm here representing tonight the Australian Consulate General, and Australians and Indians alike are great fans of cinema. As filmmakers, both our countries have captivated audiences around the world with distinctive storytelling and cinematic excellence. Now, Australian films have been showing at the Chennai International Film Festival since 2012. However, our relationship with Chennai goes much further back than that. In my research, recently my Academy Award-winning Australian actor Peter Finch actually lived in Chennai for a few months back in 1925, so 93 years ago, which I think makes him well overdue for a retrospective next year. But in 2018, it is my pleasure, as previously announced, that the Chennai International Film Festival will be showing 6 Australian films, 2 Australian contemporary films, Breath, directed by Simon Baker, and The Songkeepers, directed by Nina Sen, a film that tells the joyous and poignant story of an Aboriginal women's choir and their tour of Germany. And the director, Nina Sen, will be in Chennai to attend a screening on Sunday night. In addition, we're showing 4 Australian classic comedies, showcasing the distinctive Australian sense of humour, with a focus on the underdog, or what we call the battler, the hard worker, or the eccentric, who is too often ignored by wider society but demands a voice of their own. But within that laughter is a soul that reveals the diversity of Australia, the diversity that we enjoy in our cinema as well as our everyday life. And that diversity, I believe, is universal. The 2008 program is part of Australia Fest, a major initiative by the Australian government to engage Indian communities with Australian culture and creativity. Our events have included music, art, food, sport, and of course, film, including festivals in Kolkata and Delhi, and being based here in Chennai, I'm very glad that we're replicating here tonight. Just yesterday, I witnessed the launch of the Kochi Biennale down in Kerala, and events like the Biennale and this film festival are fascinating to see the Indian voice in art and its engagement with the wider world. I'd like to warmly thank our sponsors who have contributed to making the Australian films that you will see here this week. And I invite you all to engage with the diversity and dynamism of Australian culture through the films you see this week. Thank you.
I'd like to really congratulate everyone here, especially the foundation. And last time, I just came to Chennai twice since I arrived in India in March. Last time for a Brazilian film festival. And then Mr. Tangaraj brought me to this very stage and I could have a look at it, empty, and it was great. But I can tell you that's even greater to see it packed with people, with film lovers tonight. So I just thank you for this opportunity. If you are here, it's because you are film lovers. And this is an international community, and we come from every corner of the world. And actually, cinema has this power of opening new windows for the difference and for the different realities and possibilities. And that's why it's so great. It combines music, it can combine music, dance, drama, other sorts of arts, literature, but it's even more than that because it really shows us the other through the big screen, our similarities and our compatibilities and common challenges. So that's why I am a very fan of this sort of initiative, and especially of Chennai International Film Festival. That's really professional, very well run, and I hope it's just the first time Brazil is represented in the International Film Festival. Next time we'll bring a real director and not a cultural attaché that it's just a fan of film. So I hope to be there next time, but bring a director next year. Thank you.
Keep it short. இது வந்து நம்ம ஃபெஸ்டிவல், நம்ம சென்னை நம்ம ஃபிலிம் ஃபெஸ்டிவல். ஸோ நான் எனக்கு ரொம்ப அட்மையர் பண்ணது என்னென்னா, நான் காலேஜ்லேருந்து நானும் புஷ்கரும் வந்துட்டு இருப்போம். இது ரொம்ப பிடிச்ச ஒரு ஃபெஸ்டிவல். வந்துட்டு நீங்கள் இதோட குரூப் ஆஃப் மெம்பர்ஸ் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா எல்லாம் சீனியர் சிட்டிசன்ஸ். ஸோ வீட்டில் வந்துட்டு அவங்க லைக் எல்லா சீனியர் சிட்டிசன்ஸ். அண்ட் ஐ திங்க் அவங்க ஒரு சோஷியல் சர்வீஸ் மாதிரி, லைக் நம்மளுக்காக போயிட்டு எம்பசியாக போய் பேசி படம்லாம் வாங்கிட்டு வந்துட்டு. ஸோ ஐ வாண்ட் டு சியர் தெம் அண்ட் அஃப்கோர்ஸ் மிஸ் ஷைலஜா அண்ட் அந்த டீம், ஐகேஃப் டீமுக்கு பிக் சியர்ஸ். அண்ட் மோர் தென் ஆல் தட் என்ன ரொம்ப பெருமையாக இருக்குன்னா, அவங்களை என்கரேஜ் பண்ணுற மாதிரி இப்போ ஆடிட்டோரியம் ஃபுல்லாக நிரம்பி வழியுது. ஸோ தட் கைண்ட் ஆஃப் ஃபில்ம் லவர்ஸ் ஒன்லி சென்னை ஹேவ். ஐம் ஸோ ப்ரவுட். Okay, thank you.
Good evening. My name is Charles Lee from Taiwan. This year we participate in the 16th Chennai International Film Festival with two distinguished films, only two, but they are very good. The first one is Father to Son. The second one, High Flash. They all explore the family value and cross-border relationships, both in Taiwan, Japan, Hong Kong, and some other areas. So I think it's very interesting and all directed by younger generation directors. So I would encourage you to find out where and when they are going to be screened. Please go and enjoy them. Thank you.
தேங்க்ஸ்னு ஒரு வேலை கொடுத்தாங்க. ஆனால் இந்த ஃபெஸ்டிவலில் பெருமை எடுத்துக்க நாம் ஒவ்வொருத்தரும் என்ன நினைப்போங்கிறது தான். காயத்ரி வந்து முதல்லையே தேங்க்ஸ் சொன்னாங்க. ஐ திங்க் இட் இஸ் தட் கைண்ட் ஆஃப் ஓனர்ஷிப் வித் விச் we all join together to get this festival done. So first and foremost, I think I can thank people in three ways. I'm an actor and I'm looking at it as characters, and on behalf of Indo-Cine Appreciation Foundation, I really want to thank the audience. இங்கே நின்றுட்டு இருக்கிறப்ப கூட எல்பி, எல்லாரும் ஷார்ட் ஃபிலிம் லக்ஷ்மியில் பார்த்துருப்பீங்க. எல்பி இங்கே பேசுகிறப்ப சொன்னாங்க, ஆக்சுவலி பீப்புள் ஹவ் கம் ஹியர் ஃபார் த ஃபில்ம். நான் பார்க்குறது வந்து இங்கே மக்கள் வந்தவங்களாம் அந்த ஷாப் லிஃப்டர்ஸை பார்க்கறதுக்காக வந்திருக்காங்க. அண்ட் ஐ saw when he was introducing the film, the kind of response. Every time somebody here from another country was coming and talking about films, I could see faces light up there. So thank you so much. I think ராம் கிட்ட பேசுகிறப்போ he said ஃபெஸ்டிவலோட பெரிய ஸ்ட்ரென்த் வந்து டைரக்டர் ராம் சொன்னார், உங்களுக்கு இருக்கிற ஆடியன்ஸு, சென்னை சர்வதேச திரைப்பட விழாக்கு இருக்கிற ஆடியன்ஸ் வந்து ரொம்ப ரொம்ப இம்பார்ட்டண்ட். அவங்க இருக்காங்க, உங்களுக்கு ஃபெஸ்டிவல் அமோகமாக நடக்கும்னு அப்படி தான் ஃபிலிம் இண்டஸ்ட்ரியில் இருக்கிறவங்க சொல்கிறாங்க. Thank you so much for the support, the biggest strength. And I want to thank all the ICIFF members, because Indo-Cine Appreciation Foundation conducts quarterly, monthly festivals. And I think the backbone of all this is the members of ICIFF who constantly support. And we want to thank several professionals who just work along with ICIFF in a very subsidized way, because passion is what drives their art and creativity. You saw the children, they showcased about 7 styles of dancing. Any other function they do, they'll get training, a rehearsal space, they'll get paid, they'll get food. They got nothing. And we had a national award winning, very popular, today much in demand, a dance director who paid from her pocket to do that and came here. The 5 women, I think the biggest thing was having you 5 women here. It was very special. And I know people flew in here just to be here this afternoon. It is that kind of support which keeps this festival, and it is that which I think this audience appreciate. இல்லையா, நமக்குலாம் ரொம்ப பிடிச்சது அவங்க பார்ட்டிசிபேஷன் தானே. சவுண்ட் என்ஜினியருங்கிற ஒரு இதில் வந்து பெண்கள் பண்ணாத விஷயத்தில் இருக்கிற கீதா எங்களுக்கு விளக்கேற்றினது ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமாக இருந்தது. Each of you made a difference. Thank you so much. And we want to thank all the unions. The South Indian Film Chamber, which has constantly supported us. Today we are missing them, but in the திரைப்பட விழாவோட press meetக்கு இடம் கொடுத்து பல விதத்தில் அவங்க சப்போர்ட் பண்ணுறாங்க. Producers Council, Directors Union, நடிகர் சங்கம், and you know the best part, Film Federation, இவங்க எல்லாருமே, I think we are reaching a state where it's not important to be recognized on stage. We are all there in the theatres. We are asking for screening schedules. அதில் படங்களை பார்க்குறோம். I think that's the biggest success which all this support brings. And a big thanks to all our sponsors. Satyabama University வந்து அவார்ட் ஸ்பான்சராக வந்திருக்காங்க. TVS, கல்யாண மாலை, Hindu press support, all the press people here, various people, online platforms, எல்லாரும் வந்து இதை பற்றி எழுதுறது, பத்திரிகையில் எழுதுறது, மாத பத்திரிகை, தினசரி எல்லாத்துலேயும் எழுதுறது, ஆன்லைன் போர்ட்டலில் வர்றது வந்து பெரிய சப்போர்ட்டாக இருக்குது. Thank you so much for all that. NFDC, எங்கள் ஸ்க்ரீனிங்ஸ் அங்கே இருக்கிறத தவிர்த்து பல விதத்தில் ஹெல்ப் பண்ணுறாங்க. A big thanks. And I don't have to thank all the consulates which have been supporting ICF activities all through the year. And Inge, for the festival also, they are helping us get films from various countries. Because without the consulate's help, to get some of these big films, because the kind of films ICFS brings here is all doing the festival rounds in a major way. So thank you so much, Consulate, for facilitating that process. Film fraternity-லேருந்து பல பேர்களை நாங்கள் பார்க்குறோம். ரமேஷ் கண்ணா உடனே தலையாட்டுறாரு. இது மாதிரி பல பேர் இங்கே இருக்கீங்க. க்ரௌடோட உட்காந்துக்கிட்டு ரசிகர்களா, சர்வதேச திரைப்படத்தோட ரசிகர்களா இருக்கீங்க. That support makes a difference. இங்கே பேர் சொல்லலைனாலும் ஒவ்வொருத்தரோட முகம் இங்கே இருக்கிற ஒவ்வொருத்தர் மனசுலையும் பதியுது. அதுக்கு ரொம்ப தேங்க்ஸ். And Nikhil Murugan, really want to thank you so much because பிஆரில் ஒர்க் பண்ணுறப்போ எனக்கு ரெக்கக்னேஷன் இருந்தால் தான் ஒர்க் பண்ணுறேங்கிற மாதிரி இல்லாமல் நாங்கள் சொல்கிற காஸ்டியூம் கலரை கூட அவரோடைய ஸ்டைலில் வந்து பிளாக் அண்ட் ஒயிட் காஸ்டியூம்க்கு டக்குன்னு போய் மாற்றிட்டு வந்து சைடில் எது இல்லையோ அதை ஈடு கொடுத்துக்கலாம் அப்படின்னு வந்து இவங்க அங்கே வந்திருக்காங்க, அவங்க இங்கே வந்திருக்காங்கன்னு காசு வாங்கி பண்ணுற ஒரு நிகழ்ச்சிக்கு கொடுக்குற அதே டெடிக்கேஷனை நம்ம சர்வதேச திரைப்பட விழாக்கும் பேஷனோட பண்ணுறீங்க. உங்கள் ஹோல் டீம் இருக்காங்க. தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச் ஆல் ஆஃப் யூ. Makes a big difference that way. And on behalf of Film Fraternity, I want to thank the audience because I think I am also ICF Life member. I'm a little bit of an actor. I'm so much part of the audience. I want to thank Indo-Cine Appreciation Foundation because to run a festival, fighting for support and holding it. ஒண்ணுமே கிடைக்கலனாலும் அது லாஸ்ட் மினிட் வரைக்கும் நம்பிக்கையோட ஹோல்ட் பண்ணி நடத்துகிற ஒரு திறமை, ஒரு தன்னம்பிக்கை. அதோட தங்கராஜ் சார், Joint Director Murli sir, Srinivasan sir is not here. Kannanங்கிற president, ராமகிருஷ்ணன்ங்கிற vice president, சந்தானம்ங்கிற ப்ரோக்ராமர் பல நேரம் முன்னு கூட வரமாட்டார். ஃபோர்ஸ் பண்ணி இன்னைக்கு மேடைக்கு வர வச்சோம். இவங்க லோகநாதன் மாதிரி பல பேர்கள் இங்கே ஐசிஎஃப்லேருந்து ஒர்க் பண்ணுறவங்க பிஹைண்ட் தி சீன்ஸ். தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச். வெளியூர்லேருந்து வந்திருக்கிற டிக்னிட்ரிஸ் இன்னும் பல நாட்கள் வருவாங்க. நாராயணன் சார் இங்கே இருக்காரு. ஹீஸ் கோயிங் டு பி வித் அஸ் ஃபார் 5 days. இந்த மாதிரி இருக்கிறவங்க எல்லாரோட the way you bring forth world cinema into Chennai, thank you so much. On behalf of Film Fraternity, I want to thank you because இன்னைக்கு தமிழ் ஆடியன்ஸ் வந்து பல ஃபார்மேட்ஸில் எக்ஸ்பெரிமெண்டேஷன்ஸை வரவேற்கிறோம் இல்லை, புது புது படங்கள் இன்னைக்கு நல்லா ஓடுது. I think our exposure to international cinema is changing the way we look at our cinema also. Thank you so much.